Hey, that bitch is busted.
Now watch me rip this track to pieces. Crazy color train, don't you see the pieces? So icy boys ball right there.
I got customers too, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to I think it'd be best if we put a game plan together. Like, I come out there, look at the car, see what you want to do, we bounce some ideas and go like that. And then we come to agreement, then we start putting the pieces together, like far as what's gonna cost and all that. And then we just go from there like that. That way, if we do something out there, if it's simple, we could do it out there like that. And if it's gonna be something where we're gonna have to have a car for a little while, then we get the car out there. Cause I ain't been to Cali yet, so I want to go out there and get tickets.
Alright, man, appreciate your time.
Yeah, man, appreciate the time, bro.
Let me know you changed the number, man. Yeah, you know, it's working.
After you eat your Thanksgiving.
Man, on the weekend, broke the internet. Killed the internet. Never seen nothing like that ever in the history of the game, and I'm a student of the game also. And to see what this car did in 34 to 40 hours. Because we was only outside from Saturday evening till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night / Monday morning. So all that happened in like less than 40 hours. I would like to say 34 hours if I could say that, but we ain't trying to be too accurate. But anyway, the Legend Monte, 34 full frame work. And as you can see, everything else, man, this car ain't missing nothing. Everything brand new on the car, inside and out, bolts and wires and everything new on this car. But anyway, we did that. We really did that. First car to go that viral in the history of our culture, or really period. We was getting calls from Detroit, we was getting calls from LA, we was getting calls from Houston, we was getting calls from Atlanta, we was getting calls from Chicago, we was getting calls from Florida too. All the major cities in the United States, dude, we was getting calls and saying that this car was the topic of discussion everywhere, all over the net. I never seen that before, man, like ever in the history of what we do. But, you know, that's how it happened. And also, you know, it was my birthday weekend. So that's just a gift to myself, because I always go to the classic. I've been going to classic since 2013. I always go to the classic. You know, where I'm from, it'd be cold, it'd be chilly. So we go down there where it's hot at, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy ourselves or whatever. But this time I brought my car. I brought my car before too. I had my Silverado on 34s. I took down there before too. For those that say that I needed to put these rims on a truck, I already did that. It's nothing new. I'm a big rim man. I've been riding big rims forever since they dropped. I've been drawing this stuff since I was a kid, so it's nothing new to me. So, but yeah, I wanted to bring my car out for my birthday. I worked them last 3-4 days, going hard, getting no sleep for real, hour and a half a day, waking up and getting right back to it, just so I can make it down there, have some fun with my car for my birthday. And that's how we did it, you know what I'm saying? Pulled out. I knew it was gonna do something. I ain't knew it was gonna do that. The mugs they done made the car in the video games, freaking Grand Theft Auto, computer games, AI videos. Like, this stuff went nuts, man. I expected what I expected, but it went beyond my own expectations, man. You know, that's just how it went. So, yeah, you can just keep recording. I'm about to do this. Since that black and white picture dropped, that's where it started at. I posted that picture on Friday, the day that we was headed to the classic, because we wound up leaving late. When we was on the road, I posted that picture. I was getting calls back in the city. Man, Sil, that's you. Oh man, I'm about to come to the shop and see it. I'm like, shoot, I'm on the road. They ain't about to see nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but I posted that picture, and I knew how people was gonna be saying whatever. Oh man, I knew they was gonna be thirsty. I knew how it was gonna go. Then I posted the video of me, you know, turning in and out the shop, and people talking about it ain't got full turn, man. Y'all, what can I say? Internet hustling. You trying to find something wrong because you don't like what you see, so you try to figure out something just to make it seem like it ain't what it is. But long story short,
it was 2 tables behind the car. Then I had a table full of stuff that's for the car on the other table. Plus there's beams in the building. If I was in a regular car, I would have had to do that, turning back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like moving the car to get it out the building. Then I made you wait again. You thought I was about to do the pull-out video. Then we did the pull-out video on the 3rd day. Then I knew how dudes was gonna be, oh, it ain't running. He got them big old rims. I was seeing comments already. Oh, I bet you it got a 305 drum brakes. Like, man, I'm a real student of the game. Plus, I'm not only a client, I'm a president. You hear me? I know how this goes, so I'm never about to come back outside, especially with no old school, new cars, you know what I'm saying? Slap some rims, some paint, music, boom, you outside. Whatever, even interior, whatever you choose to do, but it's easy. Dealing with these cars, man, this stuff take way more time, no matter what amount of money you got. It's a lot of science and blueprinting and schematics that go on behind building cars like these, so you can't just jump out the tree and just say, look, I'm gonna build that. And I even got offers on the car. Dudes offering me all type of bread. Want to trade me cars and all type of stuff, but they not understanding, like, yeah, you paid that for that car, but I can build what you built in 2 months. You can't build this in 2 months. So the money you offering me is not even equal to the value it really holds. And plus, I like what my homie Blue say, SB Blue on the gram and on YouTube. My homie say, that's all they offering. What they offering is what we got in product value. And mind you, I own a shop, so I pay what I pay. And I still spent what I spent. And then product value is what these dudes was offering me to buy my vehicle. That ain't got nothing to do with the man hours, all this fabrication, the long nights, the help that we had, the homies that came through and helped. Even though, like, you know, my homie Daryl, rest in peace, he even came through sometimes. Still, I want to learn how to weld. I let him weld on the car. We showed him how to do it, and he did a good job. But you know what I'm saying? I was never selfish with the car. People that wanted to come in and be a part of the thing, we did that. But in all, it still was under 10 people that built this car. Under 10 people that helped with this car overall, in totality. We did this. Most of this stuff was in-house. Almost all of it was in-house. The only thing that wasn't in-house was Ray doing the fiberglass, but some of that still was done here, but he did the fiberglass at his spot, and then some other little stuff. But the car was even painted here. All the fabrication was done here. Basically everything. What else was done outside?
Taking off the frame here.
All the frame off, all that. Everything was done here with tools and fuels. Minimal tools too at those times. That time ago. You know what I'm saying? But we just knew what we wanted to create, and we created that. And we did what we did with what we had and who we had. It ain't always about volume. It ain't always about going to the biggest shop and doing this and doing that just because they got a name and a rep for themselves. It's some real creative people out here, man. You gotta believe in the people that not only believe in themselves, but it's proven. I done showed y'all time and time again what I can do. But no, we cut up cars, we don't know what we doing, whatever the case may be, but everything that this car exudes, everything that this car is an example of is everything that we always try to sell to a customer. We always told customers, man, look, hey, they be like, sell what you think I should do. I be like, hey man, you don't really want to ask me that. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you to go hard. And you know, sometimes it's not believable when you telling somebody to do something, but they don't have an example to see. But I love big rims. I always liked the big rims. I've been drawing cars and writing notes and schematics of whole schemes of cars since I was 9 years old. So to see when big rims came, 20s was cool. I liked the 20s and all that. But when the 26s and the 8s and stuff started coming out and the 30s started coming out, I said, that's me. I love this stuff. And to be drawing that stuff in the 90s, way before it even ever came out, to see that stuff actually come true, to me, I'm living my dream. So I can care less what you think. You ain't gotta like big rims. That's your preference, and I respect that. You like 6s and 4s and deuces and 20s, or you might like factories. That's you. But don't knock me or say I ruined my car because I like what I like and I'm born in this world to do what I'm supposed to do. I can care less what you do. And everybody who know me know that. I don't dress like none of y'all. I don't act like none of y'all. I don't do what nobody else do. And this is like not no argument or nothing. It's just telling people how passionate I am about what I enjoy doing.
You know what I'm saying? I love these cars, and I like rare cars. I don't be buying everything that everybody else got because it's the thing to do, or your city set a trend in your city. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do where y'all from. I do what I do no matter where I'm from. And I have a real T-top car. This is not no chop top that they took and cut and welded to make it a T-top car. This is a real documented T-top car. And I got that. And I got some homies too that's in the city. They got real T-top Aero coupes. So I ain't the only one. But we are the few out of the 200. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So, and then my other homie, he got one. They got the push button truck release. My car don't got that. But that's just an option that he got, that he had that I didn't have. But I had power windows, locks, all that other stuff, everything else. But that was an option that he got that I don't got. But that's how deep that we is into it. So don't think that we just buying cars and just doing this type of stuff and don't know what we getting into. The same way you'll go buy a car with trees growing through the mud because it's a rare car, and you bring it back to life and you fully restore it, floors, quarters, trunk. All you basically bought was a VIN tag. And if you don't like what I do, buy it from me. And then buy you some quarters and some wheel wells, because it's all the freaking book catalog car. Buy everything you need and turn it back factory and love it the way that you want it. Because I ain't doing it. I'm the type to cut up a cuddling and put on 34 or whatever. I don't care. I just like big rims. So whatever I buy is gonna get cut up or fabricated like this. Because this car is cut. And they say it's ruined or whatever the case may be. But look how good it looks. Look at them cuts. Look at the stretch of them quarters. Look at the stretch of them front fenders. Look at that body work. Look at them lines. That stuff is clean. That stuff clean. Like, what else you want? We got the biggest rims on the market on one of the smallest platforms in the market when it comes to GM cars. That's a real drive car besides like Chevettes and maybe some other little smaller cars or whatever. But this is what I wanted to do. And I had this car a while. This car had been through so many stages since I had 6s for this car, 8s for this car, and 32. I only sold my 32s because one of the homies was peeping through my window watching what we was doing. I let him in. And he seen what we was doing. I ain't had no problem with that. But he told and showed people what I was doing. So I sold the 32s to the homie in North Carolina that had the yellow 72 Dunk. That had the little blower sticking out the hood or whatever, like how T-Money car got the thing that stick out the hood. He had the 32s on that mustard yellow 72 hardtop Dunk. Those was my rims, brand new crispy. I never even rolled them. I was pissed, so I sold them. And I bought these. And matter of fact, I bought these before I even sold them, because I ain't even care. I bought these before I even sold them rims, but I knew I wasn't gonna ride them because I was that salty. So, and that I know a lot of people like building their cars and showing people everything that they do, but I don't. I like being private. I like the teams that I work with, my people that I work with, and I like the element of surprise. It's kind of like telling your kids you're gonna take them out to Chuck E. Cheese or something. They're gonna keep bugging you about when you taking them to Chuck E. Cheese. But if they don't know you taking them to Chuck E. Cheese and then you just do it out of the blue, they're more surprised. That's the way I like building my cars. I like the element of surprise. I like being in the cut tough. But I am gonna build some projects for y'all that I'm gonna show you from the beginning to the end. I'm gonna even show this car from the beginning to the end, but I'm gonna do that another day and another time. I got the full build from the day I bought the car till today, the entire build. So I'll do that one day, but not no time soon. Watching this car on the internet, it's unreal to me. It's my car. Like standing here, I'm looking at it. Okay, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's my car. The mug it is what it is. This car is A1. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's my car. But it's something about when you watch it on film. It's something different, and this stuff be looking unreal to me. Even the night that we left, the day that we left to hit the road, just staring at the car like, man, this is my car. This dream, not my dream, because I got plenty of dreams. But this is just something that needed to get out of my system, because it's old news to me, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is old news. But it just was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome to see something that was in my head and in my creativity to come to life.
and it don't look real. It really don't. It don't. So I understand people's view when they feel like that, but this is reality. It's on the streets, it's drivable. I can pull this mug out this shop right now and drive this mug anywhere, literally anywhere, with no problems. But that's just the work that was put in. But just, man, it seemed unreal to myself too. But, you know, it's mine. That's all I can say. That's all I really can say. Followers, shout out to the new followers that's starting to follow the page. All platforms. It's Darcel the Legend. It's Darcel the Legend with an E missing on Facebook because they wouldn't let me use the one that I wanted to use. Hopefully one day they'll give it to me. But Darcel the Legend on all platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So you want to see the full video, you can check out the full video on YouTube. And for all my Instagrammers and Facebookers and TikTokers, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Check us out over there. Special videos, Darcel the Legend. Ready? Yeah, well, yeah. Then too, man, we had the internet on Smash for literally a week. A week. That's why I'm doing this video now. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I'm doing it now just to to see how everything really unfolded. But for us to drop it Friday, the day before that weekend of the Classic, and to roll into a whole nother week, it's crazy how this car is everywhere. It was making AI videos, freaking GTA car videos, all type of stuff. Like, we really broke the internet, man. Ain't no car in the history of cars ever did that. And it was done right here out of Cleveland, Ohio. This little shop on 93rd and Union. We did that out of here. And just the love that we've been getting, man, I appreciate that. All the car pages, man, we really had stuff in the chokehold, like, for literally a week. And that's being humble about it. Like, reality and truth is the truth everywhere. And I love it all. If you grew up where I grew up at, and you know, it's a ghetto everywhere. But growing up around here, man, we could care less what the internet gotta say. We gotta worry about what's going on around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
we ain't no stranger to the mama's bag game.
Yeah.
Bagging on each other, ranking each other, congratulating, all of that. That's normal where we from.
Listen, and getting told you ain't got it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta have a tough skin. And for me, man, this stuff ain't nothing. Hearing all that internet talk, I don't even comment on that stuff. It's just certain stuff I like, certain stuff I be wanting to correct just so people don't just be assuming things. I be trying to correct, but far as like the internet, we killed the internet. We broke the internet, just straight up. We really did that. Every page was talking about us. Like I said, dudes was calling us from out of town in different states, DMing us, man. That's all they talking about in their city. That's all this. Oh man, dudes talking about they selling their rims, about to get bigger rims, big rims back. For me, they never left, because I ain't never rolled nothing but big rims, 30s and up. So for me, it ain't never left. But man, they was talking about all that and how we just was coming through. Like, even, you know, a couple people hit me up. They was waiting for me to get to the car show, but we was doing what we had to do to get there. Showed up later, whatever, but they was telling me how they was out there from like 1 to 4 waiting on me. Even to the point, dude, we went so ham, I don't even know who won the car show. But that shows you how much this car did. We don't even know who won the actual car show. Then to top it off, the car show was called Riding Big, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the car show.
Yep.
Literally, that's in the title of the name of the car show. And we rode the biggest. Special vehicles, man. That's all I can say. Darcel the Legend on that one. Like, we really did that. Straight out of Cleveland. We came to Florida, we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? Respect to Florida. You know what I'm saying? I love Florida. It's the second home to me. Shout out to Naptown too, because that's my other home too. But we did that. We smashed the internet. We took over, like I say, AI videos, cars, dudes, kids calling them and telling them about my car, telling them that they want a car like mine, or drawing my car on their video games and stuff like that. Man, that stuff's so dope to even see and be a part of, to where we really not only embraced the culture, but became a staple in the culture off of one car. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we got hits, we got bangers coming. I'm not lying. Just like I told dudes years ago, I said, I'm gonna have the hardest car in Cleveland, or I'm gonna have one of the hardest cars in Cleveland. I said that. You know, and it went how it went. People ain't believe me. But I just kept my mouth shut after that. But in that, I also just wanted to help other people get their cars to whatever level that they wanted to get to. So that's why, back to what I said earlier, as far as like, you know, customers asking me suggestions, I'd be like, do this, do that, do this, do that. You know, some listen a little bit, some didn't listen at all. But ain't nobody listen 100% to the point to where I had to just do it myself. And I always was doing it myself. It's just, you know, dealing with old cars take a little bit longer than, you know, doing new cars. That's why I always was dropping new cars, because it's easy. I could buy something, strap up some rims, put some music in, paint it, whatever, and I'm outside. That was like a pacifier for me until this was done. But I got other old cars that's coming too though. So, but that was definitely a thing. Then we had people call and try to buy it. We even have a dude flew from LA the day before Thanksgiving. Flew from LA, came up here right in the shop. Wanted to cash me out. And I ain't go for the price. And the price wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie, the price wasn't bad. But it's a lot of man hours in this car. And
a lot of team effort, a lot of brain power, a lot of your creativity and your ideas and time to put that together.
And it's not based, my price ain't based off the hype of what took place with this week of, you know, us, you know, breaking the internet or nothing. It's more so what my homie Blue called it the other day. What some of the offers was offered was just in what product value was. Once again, I spent what I spent, but the product value was what they was offering. And some of their offers wasn't even as much as the product value. And we ain't talking about the car itself. I'm talking about what I spent on accessories and
to build the car.
Yeah. So you got that. And then that's just that. Now you got to take the man hours. So their prices is not even matching up to the product value. Then you got to take the man hours, the creativity, you know what I'm saying? The thought process, the homework, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need you to pay for me sitting down studying or what I learned from whatever or whoever to get to where I to the complete project.
Right, but even just the team. Like if you had to find the team to build this type of car, you gonna pay out labor because you gotta have the team.
Yeah. So the stuff that I paid, the stuff I paid others. Yeah. On top of what we did, like the framework alone, that's a $15,000-$20,000 job just on what we did. And if a frame creator don't feel that way, oh well. You can't tell me what I'm gonna charge, just like I can't tell you what you would charge. But what we did, we front half and back half this car. And it was a lot of work done to make it work like it make it look factory. That's my whole goal. Anything that I personally build for me, myself, I tried to make it be as factory as possible on the biggest rim possible. That's just what I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an original type of dude. You'll never really catch me riding nothing original unless it's a daily.
Yep, and also the comfortability and the luxury of the ride. Like we don't just take cars and build them to be special and custom and then just have them riding like junk or riding like it's not a comfortable vehicle to ride in. The majority of vehicles that we do customize here as a team as special vehicles is also still built for comfortability and comfort. You don't want to have your girl in the car and your friends and family in the car like it's riding like junk. No,
riding on bricks.
We wanted to ride like you sitting on a couch or you riding a nice boat ride or something.
Yeah, you riding a real car. And that's another thing that I seen on the internet. I know it ride like junk. I know it can't drive. I know that's a trailer queen. Like, dude, I drove this car on the freeway doing 73 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because I just chose to go that fast. I ain't even had to go that fast. And that was when we was down there in Orlando. But my car ride A1, full term. There's cars that's on 24s and 6s and 8s and 30s and 32s that don't ride as good as this car. And I know that because I done built a lot of cars and had to redo a lot of junk that somebody else did. And I could just look at a car. I could watch how a car hit bumps going down the road, and I could see the way the suspension respond, how hard it ride.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of work that went into this car. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work to where we can get it to ride like how it ride. A lot of other cars out there, dudes be telling me, man, my car ride like a Cadillac, my car ride like this. And they on 8s and 30s and 6s and whatever else they is on their cars. But that's the key to the game. Like, learning what you do and trying to perfect it to that degree to where your customers don't even really realize that they even riding on rims, because it don't feel like you riding on the rim. It feel like you're driving a normal car. And that was definitely something that we executed with this one too, as far as making that a thing. We broke the internet. Yeah, man, we broke the internet. Darcel the legend, man. I ain't said nothing in a week. I let everybody say what they had to say, did what they had to do, but we really broke the internet. Monte Carlo, 30 folds, first in the world, full turn, G-body, whatever, motor, running, trunk, guts, interior, whatever we want to say, man, we did all that.
All of
There's
it.
no stone unturned. We flipped all the stones and the roller stones. You know what I'm saying? We did what we came to do. We went down to Florida. We had our way. Like I say, man, I don't even know who won the show. I think I did. They just didn't give me the trophy. But I think we won the whole weekend, and I think that's better, because when you get the street credibility and you got the internet buzzing how this car buzzed, ain't nothing else we need to ask for. But you know what I'm saying? The street said it all. We broke the internet. Ain't no car in the history of the car culture ever did what this car did.
Yep.
Ever.
Not even the body fabrication, the frame fabrication, the any fabrication, plus the attention and concentration.
And the emancipation of the proclamation. 34 nations. Whatever
Exactly.
you want to say, man, we did that, man. When everything that I wouldn't even say a hater, but an assumer would have to say.
Or
It ain't
a spectator.
a spectator. We ain't running. We running. He got the big old wheels. He ain't got no brakes. 6 pistons. We got 20 pistons total. Now you busting out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the guts ain't gonna be right. Oh, we got one of the comments. Oh, the trunk ain't done. Oh, the trunk is done. Everything that you can think of is done to the car. So the biggest rims that you can buy on the market, they made 36 about had them too. Just to say, man, we broke the internet, we killed the game, we changed the game, we making AR video games out of it, Grand Theft Auto, everything. We did that. Cleveland, Ohio, special kids, Darcel the legend, 216. SB Blue. Shout out to Don. Shout out to T, my homie T. That
Ray.
painted the car. Shout out to Ray that did the gut. Shout out to Grace Lab.
Shout out to
everybody who had aerospace. Shout out to all the homies that had something to do with this car.
B. Jones.
B. Jones. Joe. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Shout out to my sons too. Sorry to check. They love it too. That's it, y'all, man. Darcel, special video to the internet. Hella. Wow, where is that? You talking about the one when we had the light? Oh, is it jumping over there?
Damn.
This motherfucking G-body air coupe on motherfucking 34s. Man, and he's squatting on them hoes, nigga. Man, when I been, man, what the fuck? 34s on the fuck, nigga, man. Shit.
keep telling you, it's gonna be people that ain't gonna like your car. But if it exceeds the limit and explode and cause a controversy to the internet, you did something right. Oh my God. First Monte Carlo on 34s, T-top Aero Coupe. Oh my God, ruckus, mayhem, and madness has been caused. Most people reach for the stars. He reached for the universe. I'm just trying to show you, go big or go home. It don't matter if you don't like it. He overachieved. He achieved greatness. I just want to show you, because I'm trying to motivate you. Your G-body ain't cutting up like this. Your G-body ain't breaking the internet, is it? I just want to show you and motivate you, because I want you to break the internet. He has broken the internet. Oh my God. First Monte Carlo.